hear the expression, God, I wonder what these streets would say if they could talk. Sarasota Street Talk is making the streets talk, and we're recording what they're saying. So that, to me, that is what Sarasota Street Talk is all about.
Sarasota Street Talk is to introduce people of the surroundings.
We're literally right now, we're downtown Sarasota, and we hear people all around us telling different stories. Those are the streets talking.
Mr. Scott Maloof, how are you, sir?
Good morning again.
Good morning again.
How are you?
Again, it's about 3.5 minutes since I've seen you last.
Exactly.
How have you been?
I've been great. All 3.5 minutes.
All three.
I was stretching.
Were you watching Cops?
I wasn't sweating, no.
You were,
I wasn't
okay, as well.
watching Cops.
Okay.
Or I'd be sweating.
I think we
It's a
mentioned
beautiful
that,
day.
some reference in that in every single little episode that we do. Here on Sarasota Street Talk is what we do here.
Exactly.
Here at the Bazaar at Apricot and Lime.
Mark, introduce yourself.
My name is Mark Klecka. I'm a realtor at Caldwell Banker, downtown Sarasota. And my co-host in crime is...
Scott Maloff. I'm a mortgage broker, Summit Lending Solutions in Sarasota.
Yep. And we do this every Saturday, 3 Saturdays a month. I know, I'm being tested. 3 Saturdays a month in front of the Gator Club and Parker's
first, second, and
Books.
fourth.
Yep. And then the third Saturday of every month here at the Bazaar, Kim Living Goods Haven here. And
Bazaar on Apricot.
this
and
place is
Lime.
fantastic. You know, so and many people have never heard of the Bazaar and Apricot and Lime. I consider it downtown because it's really
Right. Well, it
not
is.
far. It's Fruitville as you're going east. Hang a left on Lime. Just go to the very incredibly Lime building, and it's just a compound of artists and the Hamlet's eateries here and pop-up vendors and live music and spoon
Trivia,
painting
right.
and trivia and all that kind of
A
stuff.
talent show they had.
Talent
there.
show, yeah.
That was off the rails.
So much. So, yeah. If you have not been here and you frequent downtown, you're really missing out.
And it's
So,
growing like crazy.
It is. But leaps and bounds.
And today we're lucky enough to have some of the vendors here,
Mhm.
artists.
Yep, artists,
coming and talking to us.
And when I reference spoon painting, that was my
Spooning,
segue.
yes.
When I mentioned spooning, that was my segue into our next guest.
And who's our friend we've known a while, and we'll talk about that when we're talking. But how I first met Virginia was pretty cool.
Well, how about you?
No, Virginia.
Yeah,
We're
discuss.
going to let you introduce yourself, tell us
Hi.
what you do, and then we'll get into all the stuff we know
You
about
got
you.
it. Hi, I'm Virginia Bright. I'm an artist inside the Bazaar. I like to repurpose and recycle a lot of things, so that's where the spoon painting came in.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, I do like to still paint with paintbrushes. So,
But
yeah.
the spoon has become kind of the primary.
Yes, it's-
Like I saw paintings you've done, and no way was it a spoon. Like I was like, I could not see how a spoon would have created that.
You really
that
like
piece.
that cardinal.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I picked that out. And we did a little thing with Kim.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
And
did
I
the
picked
show.
it out
And the
on the
first
show,
time
on
we
the
were
show.
in here, when we first met you, Mark was like,
No
you,
way.
you gave him a spoon and he did it.
Like
poured. I was
like a 4-year-old
I was just
making
like,
spoon
and I
prints.
met you. You share a name with my mother, so I remember that. And you're from Indiana,
Correct.
So being a Midwestern person, and then we've seen you at a lot of places.
Correct. Yeah.
Mhm.
So-
I love it. Love it.
Now you do classes as well, right?
I do, around town. So at the Bazaar now, because the Makery is open and Gina is offering, the room space for classes. So get some of those going again, and then other places around town.
So you
restaurants and
do
stuff like
classes
that.
right here.
I don't have
in
any
this
booked
building?
at the
Okay.
moment, but now that she's opening, for everyone to be able to do classes, it's going to be an option. So
Okay.
yeah.
And you do something at Salty Gems on Sundays?
I do. So it's the third Sunday of every month. I do a Sunday Fun Day. So I bring in all these different kinds of canvases, like regular canvases, wood canvases, and then you get to paint whatever you want. And since it's Sunday and it's a lazy day, you can come whatever time you want.
And they don't
So
have to
you-
bring
there's no
anything.
rules,
You
like
You
no
have
rules.
everything there. She
I have
has all the
everything.
supplies you need. You
Everything.
just
Oh,
show
so you
up,
just show up and just
drink
paint.
Bloody Marys, I imagine.
Yep.
Maybe. It's Sunday Fun Day. You start with
True.
Bloody Marys and then you
Okay.
go to something else.
Yep.
And she teaches, you kind of direct them a little bit, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, if someone comes in and they have an idea, you know, and they want to do something like super specific, of course I'll help them. But so yeah, that's just the point of Sunday Fun Days. But Mellow Mushroom is another place I do the fourth Monday night of every month. So it's like a paint for two kind of thing, and that's a fun one.
And you're a permanent vendor here, right?
Correct.
Yes. Okay. You're the main building.
This
And
is,
she's
yes.
at the very first
And the very first stop is you walk in the side.
I'm in the corner.
And how long have you been here?
Actually, November was 1 year for me. So
Oh, you're kind of a newbie.
Yes, I am.
Because
still a
the
newbie.
other people earlier were like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And now, are you finding the same feeling here? Everyone's kind of like a family,
Oh,
and there's just a lot of
definitely.
fun inside. A lot
Definitely.
of shenanigans happening there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
just
Yes.
anything you can tell us, or
We should run a
No,
space.
he's like, no, I
It's
can't
like,
tell
we're
you
like
that.
Las Vegas.
It's
That's
like, hey, if it happens, it
We have
happens. The
zero
Bazaar stays the
artistic
Bazaar.
talent. We have zero artistic. Oh no, you're probably a pretty good artist.
Yeah,
You're
graphic
probably
design
pretty good.
degree.
Yeah, you're right.
So, okay, hopefully
we
something.
should get a space in there just to hang out. And
You can go to the group. Yeah,
Do,
and
do the
like,
podcast
Hey, how
really
much?
long? Like,
No, we want to do a podcast. We'll just hang out and watch you guys have fun, or have fun
Yeah.
with you guys.
yeah.
Or
just-
maybe we'll get a discount.
That'd
on
be like
space.
the prerequisite to be able to get in there is have some sort of artistic. So,
Oh,
and
well,
so
I'm
Scott will be like, no, Scott will be like, well, I draw a stick figure once. Okay, you're in.
Virginia taught me. So I went to.
I did a flamingo, right? You did
Yes.
a flamingo.
We had
Yes.
a fundraiser, SLQ community, and she was teaching people how to paint flamingos, and it was so much fun.
we did
Yeah.
it on
It was so fun.
repurposed fence panels. So yes.
Okay,
It
so
was
so
very
some-
bad, but
so somebody
other
can come
people were
in.
very
It was
talented.
not. It
Isabel was
not.
really good, and
Yeah.
even Emily. I mean, a
Everyone
lot of
did
people were
great.
good.
Yeah, but you know what, Scott, art's it's relative. Like it's what you see. Like you
Right.
can't say like I'm bad at art. Like
And
you
you
just
had
whatever you
fun.
represent it to be. You put it on canvas
No,
or
it was
whatever,
it was
or a bed frame. You do whatever you want. You look. It's like you go to some of the galleries and you look at it and go, what?
Right.
You know, but
And somebody's paying
and
$7
someone's
million
paying
bucks for that thing.
$750,000
And if
for
it's
that.
Hunter Biden's, it's $8 million. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so
Bada bing.
talk about all right, let's talk a bit about the spoon thing though, because people are like, what?
Right. Okay.
And
so
your new tagline is, we're going to teach your husband to spoon.
Oh, really? That's
I
a new
like
class,
that.
right?
I like
Right.
that a lot.
A class,
So-
yeah.
Come learn to spoon.
Right. We're gonna do a painting for two.
So how does that work though?
Okay, so the spoon, it really works like a palette knife. I have a lot of people that say, it's the exact same thing. Yes, it is. But at the end of the day, I'm recycling, I'm repurposing. When I first came about it, it was kids' birthday parties. People would have these parties and all this leftover silverware, or you just see silverware thrown away constantly. And it's like, okay, well, why are we doing this? It's a common thing. We don't even think twice about it. So let's start using it for something different, something beautiful. And hence the
And-
spoon painting.
And it took off.
Yeah.
People seem to love to do it.
Yes, it's different.
You did. I saw
I'm
that.
still-
That one day you were there. You're like,
I'll have to
boom,
find that
boom.
video.
I
might have
walked,
it.
I walked in and went from, myself to, like a 5-year-old boy.
Exactly.
When I saw, like, oh, I can do this?
And that's
And I'm
what
sitting
art
there
is
just
all
going like-
about. Yes.
Yeah.
There are no
It
rules.
looked terrible, but it was... but
I have
liked
that
it.
painting still.
So
You do?
Yes.
The one I did?
Well, no, it was a collaboration of all the people.
Oh,
who
that's
came
right,
in
that's right. It was the
for-
one-
It was like the anniversary party, I think,
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
We all, contributed something to the one
Yeah.
work that was on the table right there. Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
I did the one that looks most like a spoon did it.
Everybody else
know.
looks like art.
They look like ours.
Aw.
It's all like shaded and faded. Mine's like...
So
life.
this is kind of tongue in cheek, I guess. But is it your real last name, Bright?
It is.
And she's
yes,
an artist.
it is.
That's what I think. Is
You know,
that's-
I tell my parents all the time they did a great job naming me. So
Yeah, well, they had a vision
Virginia Black.
already. They
Yes,
knew. They already
yes.
knew. Well, I guess they couldn't choose their own last names. The first name would have been the one they were chosen.
right. Yeah.
And I mean, I
Okay.
did tell my fiance he
babbling
has
over
to
here.
take my last name.
There you go.
I'm not changing it.
I would do that. I would rather have that name. I mean, it'd be cool. Hey, what's your name? Scott Bright.
Scott Bright,
I'm not very bright, but
Mark Bright.
my last name
I'd
is.
ta-
My last name is.
It's never a dull moment.
Yeah, my
There's
wife's
no
last
wrong with
name
it.
was that cool. I'd take it.
Exactly.
I think. Yeah.
So let's talk. How can they find out about you? Facebook, I know.
Facebook. Yes. So VCB art, and then I'm also on Instagram, but if you find my Facebook page, it'll take you to all my other profiles. I also finally got a TikTok. I'm not one of those tech people at all, but, my brother insisted. He's like, if you're going to kind of get out there, you need to be with it. And I'm like, okay.
So VCB.
Yes, so
VCB.
like Virginia Cassandra
Or
Bright.
VCB.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Virginia.
like
V.
my name. Yeah.
Right?
So Victor Charlie Bravo.
There you go.
Virginia Cassandra Bright.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And is there an email address or something you might want to mention? Someone can get a hold of you?
So VCBArtworks@gmail.com.
Okay.
You can always reach out about anything, chalkboards, window painting.
I've seen some of your stuff.
Oh, you do
on
the chalk
Facebook.
work, right? The chalk
Yes.
lettering and all that. Oh,
She does
yeah.
it for here, for Hamlet's,
Yes,
and
so-
other restaurants.
Yep, I do it for Bread Bandits too.
And you do
which-
it for not
We gotta get- we
Kojo's,
might have
but
to think about
right next
doing
door.
Oh, the Artful Draft.
No,
Barhana.
Bahana. Do you do? Didn't Bahana have a
Oh,
chalk?
we're talking about doing one right now.
Okay,
Actually, we're
I
in
thought
the
I saw one at
process.
Barhana.
And then I've been going around and doing business windows. Painting for the holidays.
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's all that fun
Good
stuff.
stuff.
You should go to
together.
Bricks.
We got to get an SST.
Or do
we got to get her to do something for SST. Sarasota
Yes.
Street Talk.
Yes.
Totally.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk
Do I
later.
do chalk?
Totally.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yes.
We'll
Oh,
talk
yeah.
Love
offline.
it.
Okay. With my mind's just, I just squirreled right there in my head. I just squirreled.
You can't talk to
Just now.
Monica. Yeah, keep him on.
Idea
track.
keeps going.
Anything you want to add before we put you on the hot seat?
No.
Okay, so here's
Okay, here we go. No, this
Not the hot
usually
seat.
no, it makes people very nervous. This
No.
next question, you never know
Bring
what it's
it
going to be. All right, and please don't be offended by this, okay? All right, 2 favorite restaurants
other than Hamlet's. 'cause
other
we know
than
that's
Hamlet's
awesome.
because we already know that's phenomenal.
Oh.
2 other restaurants downtown. What would your favorites be?
Oh my gosh.
And she does a little work for them, so she's got
Well,
they won't hold it against you.
the problem was I never really go downtown, so
Can we open it up a little bit? Should we open it up a little?
Are you vegan or
No,
vegetarian? Oh, I thought you were. Okay.
No, I'm not. But honestly, I kind of started going towards that a little bit more. Same thing with cheese, cutting it out. Taylor, turned me onto it, and it's
Right.
pretty good stuff. Definitely.
Okay.
So, restaurant wise, I am gonna say Salty Gems for their wings, hands down. Go there for their wings, burgers too, everything there.
And
is great.
tomorrow you'll be doing art.
Yes.
Because it's the third Sunday.
Yes.
I might have to go there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. So
you go.
Salty Gems.
Salty Gems.
That's close
and
enough to
then-
downtown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that counts.
We'll count that.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. I would say Libby's. It's been a while since I went to Libby's.
Oh yeah.
But I
On
worked for
Hillview
them.
or whatever. Osprey.
Osprey.
Yes.
I worked there a
South
long
side.
time ago,
Mhm.
but their food was always.
That's the first I've
always
heard
great.
that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I live really close. I'm like
Yeah.
less than
Have
a
you-
mile from there, so I should
have
be
you
going
been?
there more often. Oh yeah, I love
Okay.
Libby's. Libby's and
I've yet to.
Legends. I haven't been to a lot of places.
Legends, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I think Origin Pizza's there.
Nick's is over there too.
Yeah, there's some other stuff. Yeah.
That's right there behind the hospital, right?
Yep.
Right there in that. Okay.
Yeah. So
I need to go down there as well.
All right.
Well, that's wow.
Thank you for
I'm
joining us
thinking about
today.
all the art now that I can
Thank
do
you,
and like
guys.
where you're going to be, and so thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
Thank
you. Good to
you.
see you again,
Yeah.
as always.
Oh,
And
yes,
anytime,
definitely.
please, if you see the seat empty, please sit down, talk to
Yes.
us.
I love it.
Yeah.
You don't need an appointment.
Oh.
You don't know.
We don't.
You're always
you don't.
welcome.
Aw, thanks,
You
guys.
don't.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Thank you
See
so
you
much.
later.
All right, and we're going to do our little handshake online here.
Oh.
I'm going to see.
Handshake.
See ya.
Oh, here, this is what we do. Are we
Good.
on film?
I don't know. We just made that up. I just made that up just now. I don't know. We're just
Right.
trying new things, Scott. I mean, it's like on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the great thing about being live.
I'm looking forward.
Even though
to
we're not
12.
live.
I'm going inside at 12 o'clock.
Hmm?
I'm gonna get me some food and go inside.
Yeah, I think we
see
need to
the
go.
vendors.
I'm getting a little
Like-
hangry right now,
I'm getting
and I know
hangry
you
too.
said you
But
were
we
about
have
a little
1 hour.
hangry.
We have to
Those
wait an
crab
hour.
cakes.
Crab
Crab
cakes.
cakes again?
Oh.
I'm a big fan of chicken
Hamlet's.
quesadillas.
But
No,
get
the
this,
chicken
they're
quesadillas.
In
vegan-
general.
They're vegan crab
Yeah, this
cakes.
place in general.
They're really good.
Looks like we might have to do that.
Right.
Okay.
All right. All
All
right.
right.
We're gonna take a break. I'm
gonna
gonna
take a break?
stretch.
Have
Yep.
a good one.
All right. Thank you,
And
Virginia.
guys.
and you have a fantastic 5-10 minutes,
You bet.
Scott.
All right. Let's.
And
stretch
if you want to
and
go
we'll be
watch
back.
cops, trying not to get sweaty.
I'm gonna look at the menu
Look, well, I'm sweaty. Look, oh, here's the menu right here.
right there.
Right here. So if anybody's interested in the menu over here at Hamlet's, there it is. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. See, okay.
All right.
I'm sure everybody saw. Was able to read
I'll
that.
see you in 3.5 minutes.
See you in 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
Bye bye.
All right. Be good.